Today we're going to be looking at angle theorems for triangles. The first one we're going to go over is the triangle sum theorem. And so what I want you to do here is I want you to cut out a triangle, and then I want you to trace it on the paper. So something along what I've done here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to rip each corner of this triangle off. And I'll show you. So you're just going to rip each corner. So now I have, figure out which way this went now. Nope. There we go. All right, so I'm going to glue that into place when I'm done here. And so now I have my three angles of my triangle. And what I want to show you here is when I put them together, what they form. Let's get some glue. They are not going to want to stay. Okay. You can use tape, glue, whatever you have at home. All right. Notice when I put my three angles together for my triangle that they form a straight line. So remember that a straight line is equal to 180 degrees. So this is a way to prove that when we add up the three angles of a triangle, they're going to add up, or their sum is going to be 180 degrees. All right, so our triangle sum theorem states the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So the sum of our three angles is going to equal 180 degrees. And that was proven by this straight line that our three angles formed. We can use this now to find missing angle measurements in triangles. So in my triangle here, I've got angle D is 100 degrees, angle F is 55. We do not know angle E. So we're going to find that missing angle measure. Step one, you're going to write the triangle sum theorem for this triangle. So we have the measure of angle D plus the measure of angle E plus the measure of angle F is equal to 180 degrees. Step two is to substitute. The measure of angle D is 100 degrees. The measure of angle E we do not know. And the measure of angle F is 55 degrees. And they equal 180. Next, we need to solve. So 100 plus 55 is 155, plus the measure of angle E is equal to 180. Then I need to find the measure of angle E, so I need to subtract 155 from both sides. 155 minus 155 is 0. 180 minus 155 is 25. So the measure of angle E is 25 degrees. All right, I want you to try, I've got two here for you. Find the missing angle measures. All right, so we should have ended up getting 71 plus 56 plus the measure of angle K is equal to 180. Then we need to add 71 and 56, so 7, and then 5 plus 7 is 12, plus the measure of angle K is equal to 180. Subtract 127, subtract 127. The measure of angle K is equal to, we just need to subtract, 53 degrees. So 53 degrees. Hopefully you did good on that one. All right, let's check this one now, number 5. 29 degrees, 61 degrees, and an unknown. So we're going to go 29 plus 61 plus the measure of angle R is equal to 180. 29 plus 61 is 90, plus the measure of angle R is equal to 180. You probably should already see the answer to this. The measure of angle R is equal to 90. So 90 degrees. All right, Now we're going to go ahead and look at exterior angles and remote angles. So first we're going to look at some vocabulary. An interior angle is formed by two sides of the triangle that meet. Your exterior angle is formed by one side of the triangle and the extension, so one side of the triangle, right here, and the extension of an adjacent exterior side. So right here, 4 would be an exterior angle. Remote interior angles, that's an angle that is not adjacent to the exterior angle. So angle 3 would not be a remote interior angle, but angles 1 and 2 would. So right here I've written our interior angles are angle 1, 2, 3. Those are the angles of my triangle. My exterior angle is angle 4 right here. And then my remote interior angles to angle 4 are angles 1 and 2. Now we have another theorem. So the exterior angle theorem says the measure of an exterior angle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angles. And remember, that's that straight line here. So here's one part of it. And angles 1 and 2 are going to add up to angle 4. So I have an example for you here. Find the measure of angle A and the measure of angle B. Step 1, we're going to write our exterior angle theorem for this triangle. And remember that states that the measure of angle A and the measure of angle B are going to be equal to the measure of that exterior angle, which is 52 here. So the measure of angle A, we're just substituting at this point, 4y minus 4 degrees. The measure of angle B is 3y, and that measure of angle ACD is 52 degrees. Now we're going to solve for y. Right here, the parentheses are not needed anymore, so all I did was remove those parentheses. There's nothing outside of here to multiply or anything. I have 4y minus 4 plus 3y equals 52. Combine my like terms, 4y plus 3y is 7y minus 4 equals 52. Then I need to solve for y. So I have a minus 4. I need to add 4 to both sides. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. Bring down your 7y. 52 plus 4 is 56. All right, so then I need to do the inverse. I've got 7 times y, so we're going to divide by 7, divide by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. I've got 1 y left, so I just bring that y down. And 56 divided by 7 is 8. So I've solved for y. The next thing I need to do is I need to solve for the measure of angle A and the measure of angle B. What I do is I take my 8, and the measure of angle A is the 4y minus 4. I substitute 8 in for my y. 4 times 8 is 32, minus 4 is 28. So the measure of angle A is 28 degrees. And then the measure of angle B is 3y. So 3 times 8, and that's 24. So the measure of angle B is 24 degrees. All right. I've got one triangle here for you to work out with finding the measure of angle M and the measure of angle N. Go ahead and give me your answers for those. Alrighty, so to find the measure of angle M, the first thing we need to do is we're going to solve for y again. And we've got to remember the measure of angle M and the measure of angle N are going to equal the measure of angle 1 or MPQ, which is 146. So we're going to have 5y plus 3 plus 4y plus 8 is equal to 146. I'm going to combine my like terms now. 5y and 4y, that's going to give me 9y. And then 3 plus 8 is going to give me 11 equals 146. All right, subtract 11, subtract 11. All right, 9y is equal to 135. Divide by 9, divide by 9. Okay, so when I do 135 divided by 9, I find that y is equal to 15. Then once I know that, I can substitute my y value in there. So the measure of angle M is equal to 5 times y, 15, plus 3. And then the measure of angle N is equal to 4 times 15 plus 8. Okay, so now let's work that out. 5 times 15 is 75, plus 3 is 78. So the measure of angle M is 78 degrees. And then for the measure of angle N, 4 times 15, that's going to give me 60, plus 8 is going to give me 68. So 68 degrees. And remember, they have to add up to this 146. And if I have 78 plus 68, this is just checking our work, right? 16, 146. That does work. All right, I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, please let me know.